Hey there! So this request comes to us from Superfly Lee. Thank you, Superfly Lee, for your request and for your continued support. It's awesome, and I appreciate it. And if you want to support this channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee at cupofcoffee.com, which gets you a guaranteed play of your request. Or you can join my Patreon for $5 a month for ad-free videos. The description box is where you'll find those links. This is Mission Soul's Family Band covering Goldfinger's If Only. Here we go.
If only I was taller, if I had $1 million, maybe then you'd be with me. If only I was 18 and had the courage of the 18, maybe then you'd be with me. But for now, I'll have to dream about your smile, 'cause you're not here, and all I wanna say is that I really miss you. If I could surf a little better, if I had some nerve sweater, maybe then you'd be with me. If only I had more time, if I had Magnus's hairline, then you'd wanna be with me. But for now, I'll have to dream about your smile, 'cause you're not here, and all I wanna say is that I really miss you. If only you weren't so fine, if only I wasn't so blind, I'd find a way to make you stay, and maybe I'd see you. If I woke up with all these things, would it even change your feelings? None of that is even me. But for now, I'll have to wait another week to see your face, and all I wanna say is that I really miss you. Yes, we did! Yeah, we did!
That I'm gonna get nice.
Sorry, I'm late, sorry. Again. Miss you. Sabi, oy!
Yes, we did it! Yeah, we did it!
Well, that was fun. Let's take a look at a couple of spots here. Now remember that opening, okay? So what kicks off the opening? That's the bass and the bass drum, right? I mean, obviously the hi-hat and the snare are doing a little work there, but the actual cue for the rest of the band to fall in is the thump.
If only I was taller, if I had $1 million, maybe then you'd be with me. If only I was 18 and had
Ice is working that rim on that snare, right? Let's move forward a little bit. I want to capture this powerful part of the song here. I was listening to this and thinking, how have I never heard this song? Well, I looked it up, and it came out in 1997, and I was right in the thick of raising 4 kids at that point. So that's how I didn't hear it. Before we go into the heavy, well, it kind of goes into it anyway, but I want you to listen to her guitar. So that sweeping sound that you're hearing is a phase shifter combined with a chorus. That's my guess. It's a guess because there are a couple of ways to do this. And what you do is you run the chorus and the phase shifter fairly slow. So it gives this pan effect, this sweeping around the room sound. That's how I used to do it anyway. So here we go. I had a chorus built into one of my amps the very first time I ever used chorus, and then I had a Boss phase shifter on the ground, and I would hit my pedal for my amplifier to turn on the chorus and the phase at the same time. It's like, it was a lot of fun. So here we go. And then when they move into this really heavy part, it caught me by surprise because I hadn't heard the song before.
If I woke up with all these things, would it even change your feelings? None of that is even me. But for now, I'll have to wait another week to see your face. And all I wanna say is that I really miss you.
Yes, we did it! Yeah!
Now we understand the excitement of yes, we did it when we went through these bloopers and saw them. It must have been a bit of a challenge to get through this song without making a mistake. It has a lot of nice little subtle, tricky little change-ups in it that are, they have as much to do with tone and attack than anything else. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of key changes or anything. So let's watch a few of these bloopers so I can get to the point I want to make about them.
That
Okay, you saw the caption below tell you that this is done with in-ear monitor. So the sound that you hear when you hear this, okay, that's what they're hearing in their ears. But if you're standing in this room with them, the blooper that you hear, this is what you hear. If it goes, go, go, go.
that I'm gonna get
See, they're playing their instruments, so they're hearing everything that you hear in the song right now. But all you hear is the drums, because they have to be mic'd. They're not E-drums, so...
nice.
So yeah, Emily,
Are you going to come in or not? Mr. Q.
sorry. Again.
I love this because it gives you a good look at what probably happens with most every song they do. Because they're doing this in a single take in the, in a live setting. So they don't want any mistakes in the song. So they might get 3/4 of the way through a song and make the kind of mistake where they just are like don't think I can fix that on the computer, right? So I have to play the song over, or at least a passage over where they can make a clean edit. So anyway, this is fun to watch. See how quietly she's singing there? Because she doesn't have to sing loud to hear what you're hearing in the song at the end. This is the end of the song, right?
Yes, we did it!
Hear how quietly they're singing? So, I mean, that's a key part of being a vocalist. You don't have to, especially in the studio or even in front of any mic, you just don't have to belt it out. And you get a lot more control over your voice when you're quieter. So, anyway, there's my 2 cents. And these are just hot takes on stuff, but that was a lot of fun watching those bloopers. Thanks, Superfly Lee. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm glad you were here to watch this with me, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. I'll see you later, okay? Bye.